I said, man, y'all seen that there was a little argument, little feud on social media. You know what I'm saying? And it was between number 47, Donald Trump, and Elon Musk. And is there a relationship? Is there bond? Is it broken forever? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give Levi credit. Levi said that he predicted that this will end. This partnership was going to end, and it's probably going to end badly. I'll give him that credit. I don't know how I felt about it. I don't know if I felt it was going to last or not, but at the moment, it doesn't look too good. So all this started because Elon Musk, he criticized the big beautiful bill. And he wasn't criticizing Donald Trump, more so he was criticizing Congress because they passed it, right? They passed it. The House passed it, and he's criticizing the politicians, and he's saying how like there's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't belong in there. There's a lot of bad, it's a lot of spending. He points out that it spends more money and kind of undermines the cuts that they made with Doge, and so he's frustrated. So then Donald Trump, instead of having a conversation with this man, maybe to like say like, yo, you gotta chill, he goes after him on Twitter. So then Donald Trump he tries to embarrass Elon and basically is like talking about it like, man, he's salty because we got rid of this EV, this electric vehicle mandate, and he's salty even though he knew about it. He's sick, right? So that's why he throwing a temper tantrum. So then it's like, so Elon's like, what? He's like, I'm throwing a temper tantrum. How dare you? How dare you talk about me, Donald? You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in the White House. We wouldn't have control of the Senate, and then you would have lost the House of Representatives. So like, watch who you talking to. I mean, that was the energy that Elon was giving. And I'm like, oh snap, like Elon talking crazy like that. Like he basically he letting everybody know. He's letting everybody know things that we already knew. We all know that Donald Trump probably wouldn't have won the election without Elon Musk. He wouldn't have won it by the landslide that he won by. You know what I mean? Had Elon Musk not been in his corner. And then and then Trump fires back and says, well, you know what? The biggest way for us to save money, because he want to talk about spending. Well, the biggest way for us to save money is if we just eliminate all of Elon Musk's contracts. And again, both of these guys are saying stuff that we all know and believe because we're all like, well, yeah, like I mean, because yeah, a lot of that stuff is in the defense budget, but yeah, if we wasn't subsidizing this guy's influence and power, you know what I'm saying? Like yes, we probably could save a lot of money, whatever. So then after that, like, because Elon is a toddler, man. Elon's a toddler, so he ain't give up. So after that, Elon just emptied the chamber, man, and he said he was gonna decommission like some type of spacecraft, even though he realized that he wasn't allowed to do that. So he backtracked on that. But then he just before he leaves the conversation, he says, "Oh, by the way, Trump is in the Epstein files," and then he dips off. You know what I mean? And again, that's another thing that we already know. Like we know that those things haven't come out because he's possibly in those files. And part of me is thinking like, man, this is good. But I don't want to speak too highly of it because I feel like they are gonna probably I can see them reconciling and just like kind of doing what's best for the party, like because that's how those people roll over there. So I could see them kind of making amends, but like, man, it's kind of crazy that we actually seen it, in public and seen them actually go at it like that. But again, most of these both of these guys are saying all the things that we know and believe, and their supporters are just like looking at them like wanting them to stop fighting, like their kids or like their teenagers, and they're just like, guys, stop. You guys need to stop. You guys need to just talk this out. Like everybody's trying to mediate, and these are two very strong personalities, and I don't know if it's gonna end well, man. I don't know how it's gonna end. Um, but we'll see, man. But we'll see. I do see them kind of reconciling and just kind of making it work. I've seen a lot of people though. They were thinking that they think it's fake. They think it's fake. They think it's there. It's some type of distraction. like this is all a ploy. Like they're not even enemies. They're not like they're pulling punch. Like they're throwing stuff out there. Now, granted, there wasn't any crazy bombs that were dropped. There weren't any crazy bomb. Like even saying that Trump is in the Epstein files, that's not a crazy bomb because we already kind of knew. And everything I said, oh, we already knew this. We already knew this. So it's like there weren't no bombs, but it was just the audacity of them coming at each other the way they were. It was like, yo, y'all for real? Y'all really about to do this? So I don't know, man. I don't know where we stand. I don't know where it's going, but I do see a reconciliation in a short time. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. But what do you think, man? What do you think about this week's episode? Again, I don't even know how long we've been on. I did try to kind of get through it. We did take a little bit of time going through that movie. But yeah, man, we still rocking out, man. I do want to give uh, I do want to give some more attention to the shy. Probably in my next episode, we'll kind of dig into that a little bit. I just been putting out some of my recaps and review type of posts about the shy, so we working through it. So, but yeah, man, I'm in a good mood. I'm happy, man. Episode 196. Summertime, man. This is where I thrive, man. This is my time to thrive, man. You see the throwback champion replica. This is not an authentic jersey. It's a replica, Penny Hardaway. But that champion, champion was like, they was making all the jerseys back in the day. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel good, baby. But if you're still watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Share the content to anybody you know. I'm happy to be with y'all for another episode, man. We'll be back next week. And this your boy Lowe's Def. This is episode 196 of the 280 Plus podcast, y'all. I'm out. Peace.